Hello San Diego, this is Bob Soul from Express Blinds, Drapes and Shutters, where we cover San Diego County one window at a time. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about shutters. This happens to be one of our premium hardwood shutters. It's a grade A kiln-dried North American basswood. The reason we use that, we don't like to import the wood from overseas. There's some ramen wood from Vietnam. There's some Chinese basswood that's out there. This is grade A kiln-dried North American basswood that has a tendency and guaranteed not to twist, camber, bow, warp, chip, split, crack. And we can go up to 30-inch wide on a single panel. A couple of other features about our premium hardwood shutter, other than the grade A kiln-dried North American basswood louvers, are the styles, top rail, bottom rail, and a mid rail. Those are also American hardwoods, and that's for stability, to hold all the louvers in place and add to the longevity of your shutter, if you will. A couple other features is the finishing process. Most other companies might use one primer coat, maybe two. We use 2 to 3 primer coats, and most companies use maybe 1 or 2 paint applications. We use 2 to 3 paint applications. So, to give you an analogy, I did my personal house up in the high desert about 18 years ago, and you could drive by there, it looks as good as the day we put them up. So, a nice finishing process, so you'll have an even fading, if you will. You won't have any yellowing, you won't have any discoloration, and again, it'll last a good long time. Another thing that we also have at Express Blinds, Drapes and Shutters is we use Teflon coated staples. So when they shoot into the louver, they melt. So they're least likely to come unglued or loosened off the louver. A lot of the other shutters, that's probably one of your biggest problems. Another feature at Express Blinds, Drapes and Shutters is we use powder coated hinges, not painted hinges. Painted hinges will flake off in a very short period of time. Powder coated hinges will last you forever. Something else at Express Blinds, on the top rail and bottom rail, we use wooden dowels that are corrugated. So what that does, instead of plastic pins, the wooden dowels, when they're put together and glued, they will prevent the top rail and bottom rail and mid rail from separating from the stiles of your shutters. Another little feature at Express Blinds is a tension adjusting screw. And there's a little screw hole in here that if these louvers ever get loose over time, you just take a Phillips screwdriver, turn it a quarter of a turn, adjust the tension of the louvers. Our shutters, you'll also notice, are a nice crown molded frame. Most other shutter companies use an L frame. So what our frame does, it hides the imperfections of your drywall, so we can cinch up any light gaps. And those are some features and benefits of our shutters at Express Blinds, Drapes and Shutters.